Hey, hello, hello. Sorry I'm running a little late today. We're gonna get this party started. It's our coffee break. Are you guys ready for a little afternoon bit of inspiration? A moment to collect yourself before the wildness of the weekend? Welcome, welcome, hello. I am Heather Powers from Humblebeads. Humblebeads.com is the website. And I'm a bead maker, jewelry designer, author, illustrator, and of course your all-around creative muse. It's my job every week to get the beads off your bead table and into some jewelry. So I have some fun things to share with you guys today. It's going to be a quick video. First and foremost, if you're here, say hello. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm waiting for those comments to come rolling in, as they tend to do. There's always a little bit of a delay. Hi, Linda Landing and Gloria Allen. Aw, I feel like we should all be in Bead Fest together. Or Bead and Button somewhere. All my bead show friends. Hello, hello. How is your guys' Friday going? Hi, Chris. Good afternoon to you. Welcome, you guys. So, this is how my afternoon's going. So I'll give you a very vivid picture. Kermit the Frog before a show, running around screaming with his arms flailing above his head. That's been me today. It happens. And today is just one of those crazy kind of days where I can't seem to catch up. All right, I know, bead shows would be so nice, but until then, till we see each other again in real life, we at least have the internet and Facebook, right? If you're here, say hello, guys. I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? Are you guys have beady plans for the weekend? My weekend is going to be family stuff because my mom's finally home from the hospital. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to share with you guys today the Create Along kit for this month, and then also just a few quick little rehashes of ideas with sari silk. So if you have ordered from me, you guys know, oops, gotta grab it, that all of your orders come with this little sample of sari silk, and so we try to match it up with your order the best we can. Sometimes we have to be a little more creative than others, but I thought I would show you guys just a few quick things of what to do with this. Chris Peace, you're in Massachusetts, not Florida? Am I losing my mind? I thought you were in Florida. Are you on vacation? Did you get to move? Okay, so we're going to play with a little bit of sari silk, and I'm going to first show you guys my two kits that I have for the Create Along. So at the end of the month, which will be August 31st this time around, on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be doing the Create Along video. With this project, we do a kit once a month, and so the Create Along kit is going to be these lilies, and so I have two variations, and this is going to be a simple stringing knotting project with a little bit of simple wrapped loops. It's a really easy project. It's definitely not complex, but I have all the components pulled together for you in a really fun design, and so this is what we're going to be making. And I have the tiger lily one where we have it in the orange and earthy green, so this is a great transition into fall. Definitely gotta love that. And then I have my favorite Chris, why did I think you lived in Florida? I must have you confused with someone else. I don't know why. I'm so sorry about that. Well, I'm glad you're watching, no matter where you're at. Yay. Okay. Yeah, so it's got a mix of really great check glass, some little piggy beads, some forget-me-nots, tribal bicones, and then hibiscus flowers. So a really fun mix of different shapes, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I have that color, and then I also have it in the darker Lily at Dusk color is what I call this one. And again, it's two-sided, so you have the impression going down and then the raised relief image on this side. So you get two bracelets in one. Hi, Jewelry. Jewelry Designs by Rose. Hi, Rose. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled today. So this one I have the coppers and this dark navy blue color, and it's accented with wax linen. So really fun pieces. These are going to be our two choices. What do you guys think? Should I do a third choice? I'm on the fence if I want to do a third choice. And if I did do a third choice, what should it be? I was thinking yellow and cream, but I'm not sure. I'm still thinking on that one, trying to figure out if I want to do a third color choice. It may just be these two. It's going to be these two for today for sure. I'm not sure if I'll add a third one over the weekend or not. So that's my kit for this month. They're going to be on the website today at 4:30 is when we'll have these, an hour after what we have. Oh, you know what? Everyone is watching here on all the comments are from YouTube, so for some reason we're not on the Facebook Live. That's weird. Well, welcome guys. I'm glad you're here. I don't know what happened to Facebook. It says I'm connected. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Thank you guys for finding me on YouTube when the video wasn't working. I really appreciate that. And I love that you guys are jumping in with comments. So hi, Susan and Julie Cat. Nice to have you here. Oh yes, Rose. I've been making beads for almost 30 years. It's 28 years. Yeah. I started making it like a year after I was married. And this is our 29th anniversary. So yeah, 28 years of making beads. I love it. I have an idea for something. I sit down and make the beads. And then I'm so glad that all of you guys love my beads and jump in too. All right, so those are the two colors. Now let's play with a little bit of sari silk. And I have a bunch of tassels here that I just wanted to share with you guys. Again, I've done videos on all of these, so I'm not going to share the tassels because, you know, yeah, I don't know why it's not working on Facebook. Susan, thank you so much for sharing it on Facebook. Hi, Diane. I'm glad you could join the coffee break too. So this one is just simply a lark's knot around a jump ring. Easiest one you could find. And all of these tassel projects are on YouTube here, so you can just go through and see which thumbnail has the tassel and watch the video to do that. This is a fun one where I have some of the gilded sari silk with regular sari silk, and I just tied them with wax linen and added a little charm. So this is wax linen. I just wrapped it around 6 or 7 times and tied a knot in the front, tied the charm on, and tied a second knot. Super, super easy and fun. And oh, this one needs a little trim. the little, if the sari silk gets frayed a little, you can just pull it and it will pull out the little pieces that are frayed. Or you can take little scissors if you have little tiny pieces like that. But that's my second little tassel. And then a super easy way, these are all super easy, but this, you just wrap the sari silk around a jump ring, and then let me get that where you can see it. And then you're going to use 20 gauge wire and wrap it around several times, and that will give a nice secure connection for your sari silk. And great way to show off a really pretty color of ribbon. Here's the same idea, but this one I did it a little bit flatter because the sari silk was fatter. So you can see how I did that one. And these are the 17mm jump rings, so the nice big jump rings. And then the last one that I did is with the 20 gauge wire, but this time I added on 3 little copper seed beads before I did the final wrap around. Easy peasy, and just a cute little way to play with that sari silk. Now the next thing I'm going to show you guys is how to make, oops, excuse me, I was looking for something under my tray here because the place here is actually an archaeological dig at the moment where I just have layers and layers of everything. So I was trying to find, oh, here it is. I'm going to use the 18 gauge twisted wire from Vintage, some of my favorite stuff, and I'm going to use this orange color that came in this little freebie here. So you're going to, let me make sure I have everything I need real quick. Sorry, I should have been just a little bit more prepared. Guys, I really appreciate those of you who have shared the link on Facebook. I do not know what the dealio is with us not being on Facebook, because it's saying we're on Facebook and then just lying to us. I don't know why. Okay, so I just have some craft wire here. Actually, I think this is probably electrical wire, and it's about 24 gauge, and this one is actually twisted. A friend of mine gave me a little spool of this, so you can of course just buy regular 24 or 26 gauge wire to do this project, but I am just going to unravel this a little bit. And this is in my book not Jewelry Designs from Nature. This is in my book Beautiful Elements, so if you have that book, it's a little refresher here. Oh yes, thank you guys for the birthday wishes. It is birthday month and wedding anniversary month, so I just spoil myself all month. The other day I was talking to Jessie and I'm like, you know what I want for my anniversary? Like, it wasn't a shared anniversary. Okay, let me get out my ruler here. And I'm going to do about 1.25 inches is what I'm going to do. And this is going to give me a nice tiny little, tiny little sari silk bead. Okay, I'm going to do a simple loop on both ends. Make sure this is closed nice and tightly, because you don't want your wire or silk to be rolling off it. And so that looks terrible. Let me bend that back. Okay, there we go. Nice and tight. Okay, now I have this one, it's going towards the front, and so this one I'm going to do the loop going towards the back so that they're facing opposite directions, and that will help your little bead lay a little bit nicer. I don't know why. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe it doesn't matter. There we go. So I have this little barbell. I don't think I'm going to build up any muscles that way. And the 1 1/2, did I do it 1 1/2? Is that what I did? Can't even remember now, guys. But my final one, yeah, it would have had to be 1 1/2. The final one is 1 inch. That's what I'm going for. Now I'm going to take my piece here, and I think I'm going to cut 4 inches. I don't think I'll need more than 4 inches. And so this is a great way to use up little tiny scraps. And I'm going to take the end here, kind of twist it so that it's all together. So it's not big and loose, but nice and tight, twisted together there. And I'm going to wrap it around, going down towards the end of my wire. When I get to the end here, I'm going to do a little twist with the sari silk. When you twist it, it gives it a little bulk, so wherever you'd like this to be a little bit bulky, you twist it. Hi, Rosalinda, welcome. Okay, and I feel like this is enough, so I'm going to cut off this little tiny nubbin here. And now this is a little tricky because you got to hold on to your little end here. You're going to take your wire, and this, you can use either 24 or 26 gauge wire, and you want to catch on to that ribbon. So can you guys see how I'm catching on to the end of my ribbon here? And now I'm going to twist this around. Oop, I didn't do that long enough. Let me get a longer piece. You probably need about 8 inches, if we're being honest. Maybe not that long, but you know, you can always make wire shorter, but I have not yet figured out how to make it longer. Okay, so I'm gonna untwist this just because my spool of, wait, okay, I'm gonna let this go. All that hard work. No, just kidding. I see my other wire. Okay, this is a beadsmith wire. Because this is decorative and it's not going to get a lot of wear and tear with the jewelry pliers and stuff, I don't mind using this one. Okay, this got a little away from me, so let me do that again. So you're going to start tightly at one end. You're going to wrap around till you get to the bottom of your loop. Then you're going to do a little twist with your sari ribbon and wrap it back from the center to the other side. Hold on to it. Of course, it would be better if you had this cut. I'm going to use about 8 inches of wire here. And I'm going to start at this end. And I have about 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches of wire on this end. And I'm going to wrap it around 3 or 4 times until it's nice and tight. And then I'm going to take this piece of wire and wrap it all the way down to the end. Wrap it 2 or 3 times around your loop, and then you're going to go back and wrap again, grabbing any parts that are, you know, being a little unruly. Then you want to give yourself enough room on the top here to wrap around 2 or 3 more times again. And make sure your little tails are all tucked in. This guy has a little bit of sari silk sticking off, but I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna be too persnickety about it. So let's do that again. This time not such a struggle. So I'm gonna cut 8 inches of the 26 gauge wire first. So this is 26 gauge wire in a really pretty antique copper, and this is from Beadsmith. I'm gonna take my twisted 18 gauge wire and make a loop on each end. Ooh, I did 1.5 inches. And by the time we do 2 simple loops on the end, that should give us 1 inch. Is that right? No, it's a little too long. Oh, I definitely cut it too long. I did not cut it 1.5 inches. So let's try that again. An actual 1.5 inches. And this side, you know, when you cut with the flush cutters, has the beveled end, so you want to make sure you have flush cuts on both sides. Okay. I'm going to wrap around, do 1 loop, make sure it's closed nice and tight. I'm going to turn this over and wrap on this side. Make those 2 ends look a little more symmetrical in size. All right, there we go. There's my little dumbbell. I did 1.25. Thanks, guys. Thanks for taking notes for me. So you want to do 1.25, and that will get you what you need. Yeah, because that one's just a little bit too big. But I'm going to do a different color, so I'm not even going to try to match up. Won't drive myself crazy. This wire's a little bit thinner, so I'm going to cut 6 inches just in case I need a little bit extra. Probably don't, though. All right, so to start on the end, you want your first wraps that you're going to do to be very tight around the wire. So see how nice and tight I have that around the wire? And now we're going to wrap it all the way down. And I have this folded over. It's not the full ribbon splayed out. It's folded over as I'm twisting it, and that gives it a little bit more volume. And I'm going to get this down to the other end here. So you start at one end and end at the other. And in my book, I call these little cocoons. So if you're doing butterfly jewelry, these look super cute with it because they're like little silk cocoons with wire and ribbon. Okay, so wrapping that around nice and tight, and I'm going to work my way down the ribbon to the other end, wrap it around 2 or 3 times, and then you're going to wrap going back. And then twist it around the end again. And you want to pull that nice and tight. You want that to be really tight on the ends. And I'm going to trim. And just tuck in those little ends again. There we go. Now these can be components on bracelets, earrings, necklaces. These look super cute with just a little ear wire and a little art bead charm here. So that's my sari silk ideas. I hope you guys like them. Now we have a ton of scrap sari silk, because when we do our little cards, sometimes there's like 5 or 6 inches that we can't use and they're just hanging out. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do little mixed grab bags of sari silk ribbon, and the pieces will be anywhere from 4 inches to 6 inches. You might get an extra longer piece in there too, but it's going to be a nice little size baggie full of ribbon, stuffed completely full, and I'll match it to your order in a pretty color combination so you guys can make some tassels or some of the little cocoon beads, just a little something extra. And that will be for anyone who orders $50 or more this weekend on the website. You'll get the free gift bag of sari silk, and these are all hand-dyed sari silks. And then I have some of the gilded sari silk, the embroidered. They have like gold embroidery on them, so I'll throw in a piece of that with your little grab bags. And so $50 order, you get the sari silk grab bags. The kits will be up on the website in about a half hour. I just need to finish up the listing and that will be on there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I will definitely be answering that, and I will put this on the Humblebeads page too on Facebook. So sorry that didn't come on there. I'm not sure of what little glitch Facebook had, but what can you do? Okay, so we have the beads and kits. Those you want to lost my train of thought. If you head on over, place an order for beads or kits after 4:30, we will yeah, give me till 4:30. It's gonna take me a while. At 4:30 I'll have the kits up, and then any order today or through Sunday of $50 or more will get the sari silk. And then of course everyone gets one little sample of sari silk in their order. And then we have, I forgot to put a photo on here. Let me grab this photo real quick for you guys. We have our color challenge for the month. And here we go. It's a really pretty one. It's actually some crazy color coleus that I had in my garden a few years ago. And I, of course, snapped a picture. Let me get rid of all this junk. There we go. So this is the August Color Challenge color palette. And so all you have to do is make a piece of jewelry inspired by this color palette and share it in the Facebook group and the album that we have for the August Color Challenge. And then I pick one winner for a $50 gift certificate every month. You just have to use Humblebeads, either my art beads or components from my website, the check glass or the metal pieces that we sell, or even the wax linen, whatever you get from the website. Just you just have to use something from the website for it to enter into the drawing. But of course we welcome all creations, whether they use Humblebeads or not. We're always happy to be inspired by your designs. And this business you will find at the Humblebeads VIP party group. That's our group here on Facebook, and we have lots of fun over there. So head on over there and join if you're not a member. All right, guys, that's it for today. That's all I have. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys picked up a few tips. Again, we'll be sharing this on Facebook. Thank you guys for sharing it. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you on Wednesday for Bead Table Wednesday. And I am going to be doing the vintage unboxing at 3 p.m. this coming week. So for the rest of the month, all of my broadcasts are going to be at 3 p.m. Just for this month, I want to try it out and see how it goes. So we're going to have a slight change, 3 p.m. for our videos for this month. So vintage unboxing will be Wednesday at 3 p.m. All right, guys, have a fabulous weekend. I hope you get to create something and enjoy some beauty in nature.